Oh man, I'm ready to
Let's
go.
go. Let's go. What's good? What's good, man? This is Parlay with us, man. Sorry for the late, man. We on the late one tonight, man. We was doing a little meeting with the team. It's me here, Mr. Beans. This is Parlay with us. There's Stony Cook. There's Hustle Stacks. Sean Doe would not be with us tonight, but he is sending his peace and love to all the Parlay with us fans. We will be back all together on Sunday. Sean Doe will be here on Sunday, guys. So fear not, the Four Horsemen will be still running it live as we do every week. So with that being said, this is Parlay with us. I'm gonna give y'all our little rundown, and here we go.
Yeah, God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through, but don't break you. Homie make.
Yeah. What's good? What's good, peoples? Once again, this is Parlay with us, man. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that like and subscribe. Hit the notifications, man. We really appreciate it. We coming to you guys live every week, giving y'all that hot content on the sports and entertainment things. Right now, as you see, man, it is college hoop is heating up. It's getting kind of a little, more important now with the matchups and I guess the seedings and stuff like that. Um, and we got basketball hitting the second half. I think the
Celtics in Chicago tonight.
Celtics in Chicago tonight. I know this is their first game back. I know the league is back to it. This is when basketball is going to start to get very interesting.
Oh, it's
People's
gonna
going to
get
be
nice.
paying attention more than they was
Get
in the
nice.
first half. And the teams that's out there right now that's holding fort, I don't want to say the pressure's on them, but the pressure's on them to keep the pedal on the metal. Celtics, you know what I mean? Those teams
Tatum
out
said he's
west and things like that. Yeah, they
Tatum
got to
said he's the
keep their
best
foot on
player.
the gas. Yeah, huh?
Tatum said he's the best player in the league right now. He said it.
That's what Tatum said.
He said it.
We talk about that. I think it should be. I mean, shout out to Stephen A. Smith. I don't agree with a lot of shit he said, but today he said that Tatum should be definitely in the pickings for MVP. He's the best player on the best team.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Yes.
so he definitely should be. I think Tatum's playing better. I think they need to playing a lot better. I think he's that loss in the finals. They got to like Stoney and Doe said. This is the year they got to get over that hump this year, Crook.
They got it. This is right. This is the year. This is the year they got to get over that hump.
Stoney, because they got to start signing some big checks for these guys.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. They got, and they've been there twice already, right? This is an experienced team. They've been to multiple Eastern Conference Finals. They've been to multiple NBA Finals, right?
Right.
So it's that time. But correct me if I'm wrong. Right? Or they just went to one.
No, they went to one. They went to
Just one. My bad. It's the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, bad. I knew I was going a little ahead of myself, but yeah. But regardless, multiple Eastern Conference Finals, meaning they've been far in the playoffs, and they made it to the finals. So they got the experience. They know what they need to do. They know what it takes. And this year, man, is no excuses. Barring any injury or any quirky stuff happening, they gotta seal the deal this year.
Yeah, I agree. They got to seal the deal. I mean, the East is there for the taking. I mean, there's a couple roadblocks depending on if they get, if the Knicks get Julius back healthy.
Knicks, they worry me a little bit.
I would say the Knicks on the low. Cleveland playing real well.
Cleveland's playing good.
Yeah, and
Indiana, right? Indiana, a little something.
Indiana too. But I think I ain't too worried about Indiana because I'm more worried about Stoney, the teams that got the wings that can kind of defend Tatum and Brown. You know what I'm saying? And the Knicks have those wings.
Yeah.
And so that's some of the teams that I'm kind of fearing a little bit. But I still don't see nobody that's going to beat us in the East. I really don't.
Yeah, me neither, man. I see a team that's on a mission. They ready. Jaylen Brown knows, man. Come on, man. Yo, enough's enough. You got your money. All right. I'm not saying that that was the excuse.
Up, man. He got
that's that extra motivation for him. Like, oh, show us what you got, man. You know, you don't have to prove to us that you're worth that, but you're secured. You're secured. Everything is already lined up. It's all about you performing. You have to perform. We need you to perform. Last year, you had that opportunity, and I think you came up short. Game 7 last year. That was, you know, that was your time, and you said it. It was on you. All right. Fast forward. Here we go. Now it's time to you know, show everybody that, you know, last year was last year. This year, we got to take it to that next level. And Jaylen Brown knows that we're going to need him. We're going to need him to stay aggressive, to limit the turnovers. I mean, my God, man. I mean, it was frustrating.
Man. It was frustrating.
It was frustrating. I mean, oh, my goodness, man.
I was like, Missoula,
what's going on here?
Sit him down for a little bit, just to let him calm his nerves or something. Like, you gotta sit him for a second.
So why is he still having problems with turnovers and dribbling the ball, man? What's the deal with that?
He has to know his hand, right? He has to know his handle. He has to know what's going on and what he wants to do. I feel like sometimes he's not sure about certain things. And man, it's just like he bounced it off his heel. He bounces, like, you know, he has to know what he wants to do with that ball. And he has to limit the things he's doing with that ball, because when you're trying to do too much, that's what's been happening with him. He's been bouncing it off his leg. He's been bouncing it off his knee, his heel, or whatever the case may be. But he has to slow down with that.
I agree, man. That's why you gotta, like some of them turnovers, just like them is high school turnovers. Like them is turnovers you expect a high school kid to make, not a pro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like Stoney said, dribbling off your foot, dribbling off your knee. How are you doing that?
That's why you notice in the dunk contest he did that thing with the left hand with the glove or some crap. That was trying to prove a point that he got a left, and you know that means that he could dribble and execute with his left.
He can finish with his left. It's his dribbling with his left is his problem.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he has to do things where he doesn't have to dribble as much, or maybe where he gets the ball at. He has to get the ball.
That's where coaching comes in right there.
Listen,
right. He has to get the ball where he's not dribbling too much.
Yeah.
All being said, Tatum and Brown got to show out come playoffs. These dudes got to dominate.
I got a better,
especially now they have they got an added weapon in Porzingis. And a little bit, you know, I don't know if what's this kid's name? The kid that came out of Milwaukee,
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday. I don't know how he's doing so far. I don't know if he's getting better, but Drew Holiday and our boy White, right?
Yeah.
They need to show up.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, they need to show up.
I think White's in line for a bag too, Stoney, this year, I think.
Yeah. Yes, he is. And let me tell you, this year, this year's playoffs is going to determine that.
This year's playoffs determine that. Focus on getting to his spots, opposed to dribbling too much. You're
100%.
Right.
You're right. Well said.
Well said.
Well said. El
100%
true. He. You're totally right. Get to the spot instead of dribbling too much. He's overplaying it. You know, and that's when he get in trouble, and especially when the defense collapses on him, especially when they double him. It seems like, you know, once they start collapsing on him, that's when the ball's getting turned over.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe one-on-one he could blow past somebody and he can do a couple, you know, but when they corner him in that corners, I notice as soon as he get cornered in any kind of trap, it seems like that's, you know, where he had problems with.
Yeah, he got to see. You got to feel that trap coming and go to the.
That's what I'm saying. Shouldn't he know that trap is coming?
Yeah, he's been in the league long enough to know that.
Right.
Long enough to know that.
Right. They get him sometimes at the trap at the midcourt.
Yeah. But you got to know that. But I used to hate when my players try to dribble through a trap. It used to fucking kill me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
right? Why are you doing that?
Yeah, sometimes you get that exceptional guy like a Kyrie Irving that can get through a trap or whatever. Like, it's special to get through a trap. You gotta be special,
right?
Yeah, you definitely.
Ain't
right.
like that, man. Like, stop it, man.
And you know, I'm sure the percentages of you turning it over, dribbling through this trap, through the trap, is higher than if you pass the ball out.
Yeah,
that's why the help comes at midcourt for the trap.
Yeah, he definitely, like you guys said, man. He got his bag. So I mean, this is what he got.
I mean, it's the comfort.
What up, Eddie Chapo? He said, "What we feel about basketball tonight?" I know Eddie's a guy that loves the gamble, Stoney. So I know Sean's not here. Eddie, Sean's our guy who be having all the parlays and stuff like that. Sean's not here today, and he didn't leave me with nothing. But I forgot
give
that
you something that I like to.
What y'all think about that? Cook, what do you got for him?
Well, I mean, but Eddie, I mean, yo, listen, I like the Lakers hanging in there with the Warriors. You know, the Lakers are 6-point underdogs. I like them to hang with the Warriors right now. Time is now for them, and they're gonna be desperate. And I think they're gonna hang around with them. You know, if not win the game, but I think they're gonna keep it tight. So that's one game I like tonight. I like the Lakers +6. So if you're looking for something tonight, you know, it's the first game back from the second half from the All-Star break. Mm-hmm. So you want to start off a little light. Try to like gauge everybody's flow right now, you know, see who's who. And you know, right now, that's the only game I'm looking at right now is the Lakers +6. I think they're gonna give this Warriors team a run, and they're gonna keep it tight. So that's the only game I'm looking at tonight, though.
Yeah, both.
Yo, thanks Eddie Chapo for chiming in and tuning in. Yeah, that's Cook's tonight's you know, first game back from the break. He's taking the Lakers +6, you say, right?
And both of them jockeying for playoff position, like real bad.
And both teams are,
and you know, the Lakers, man, they
and we appreciate you,
hungry
man.
right
Thanks
now,
for
man.
Joining in, man.
Lakers don't make the playoff this year, Stoney. Woo.
I know. If they're what, man, let me tell you, I'm looking at the.
I got one more bar on my headphones, then I could turn it on. For some reason, I don't know how to turn on the turn up the volume on my laptop. It sounds very low right now, but I could bear with it.
Yeah, I mean the Lakers, they're in that number 9 spot, man. But man, let me tell you, that's a lot of pressure on them guys, man.
Who, the Lakers?
Yeah. Yep. They already talk about LBJ with his farewell tour.
Already?
He'll be out.
He is looking like he's about to hang it up.
He got a player option for this shit, which he's probably gonna pick it up because it's like $50 million, I think, something crazy.
Oh yeah, when this year's right.
Yeah,
and yo, LBJ, he gotta collect bags, man, because if he's trying to get that franchise in Vegas, he's gonna have to get all the bags he can get, man, because he's not trying to be no little minority owner. He's trying to be like one of the major owners, like the face of that team. Rightfully so, too, man. I'm tired of all these dudes with little percentages. It's getting a little carried away. Everybody's getting a little percentage of teams, and man. You need to get that majority stake, man, where you could really call yourself a owner.
The owner.
A boss.
The boss.
Right.
The owner.
El Jefe.
El Jefe. The boss.
Not a little share, man. Like Usher with the Hornets. My man got like a little 3%.
I think that's with the Cavs. That's with Cleveland, I think.
Cleveland. He had his money in Cleveland.
Yeah, one of them teams. I mean, it's small time. That's what I'm saying, man. And then they try to like. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Shout out to him, man.
He tried to shout his man A-Rod out on the low beats.
Yo,
right. That's what he tried to do. He's trying to give A-Rod that. He's trying to give A-Rod that shine because he got that majority stake he talking about.
Majority stake, man. That's my man. Majority stake. And you know
that's
something?
That's why he's going against Usher. Leave Usher alone. Usher's still doing his thing, though. He got his money in something, though.
I excuse him. We all make mistakes in life, and you know the mistake he made was wearing those pinstripes, and I forgive him. You know, I don't forget. I forgive.
He didn't win no ring there, right?
Yeah, he won one.
He won one with the Yankees.
Yeah, he won one. They beat the Phillies. They beat the Phillies, and I forgot what year that was, but yeah, they won one.
Wow,
they won one with him. That was the last one.
I didn't know A-Rod won. I didn't know A-Rod took home.
He won one. He won a championship.
I can't remember that.
Yeah, they beat Philly that year. They beat.
I care about the Yankees, but I don't remember that one. I knew. Yeah, A-Rod had a good career. I ain't gonna hate on him.
Yeah, he had a good career. He just wearing them pinstripes,
oh, he
man.
Showing up good. He's showing up good.
Yo, I
but
can't.
He was about his money though.
I can't do
he was
nothing.
About his money.
I'm telling you.
And he wanted to come to Boston. You know, let's be clear. He wanted to come to Boston, but I don't know. That was a weird situation, man. They need to do a documentary on that. I don't know what the hell happened.
Same thing with remember. KD said he was almost signing with Boston. KD said the same thing. KD said he almost signed with Boston. That was the team.
Okay.
He was going.
Yo, not for nothing. I'm glad we didn't, man. And yo, all due respect to KD, man, but I don't know. I just feel like this year is it's gonna really let us know. But we got a younger player, Jaylen Brown's that guy, man. He's that guy, and I really believe in him. And I think, you know, with him, maybe with KD we win one, but with JB we may win 3. So and I'm really looking at it like that. So we're gonna see. It remains to be seen, man. But that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at that longevity, the youth, because KD, I don't know. What do you think? You don't think he's slowing down a little bit, Stacks? I mean,
yeah, I think he's slowing down a little bit.
Slowing down a little bit, man. You know, he's
slowing down a little bit. But right now, whose team would you say that is a Phoenix? I think it's Booker's team.
Yeah, it's Booker's team. Definitely. Yeah. Even when he got there, it's Booker's team, you know. Let me tell you something. A player like him that moved around like that, I think mentally that has to have some type of I don't know, some type of effect, because you're going to different systems. You know, he left OKC, went to G State, different systems. Then from G State, he went to Brooklyn, another system, another situation. You got to adjust your game, the way you approach the game, because when you was with G State, you didn't have that much pressure on you, so it allowed you to do what you had to do when it was that time. Now you go to Brooklyn, everything's on you. The whole distraction with Kyrie and his situation, and that could take a mental toll. And then they went through bad seasons. Then the coach got fired. Then he leaves there and he goes to Phoenix, another situation with Booker and Ayton. That coach got fired and they came, so I think it could take a toll, man, on somebody like him. So yeah. I just felt like, personally, he should have stayed in G State. I know Draymond fucked that up, but he should have never left G State. He should have never left G State.
He might have. They might be sitting on 5 rings.
Oh man, they might. On a few rings, and he would have been. I think he would have been fresh, like mentally, physically. He would have been fresh, because that team is built that way, man. They all have players that, whether it's Steph, of course, Thompson, they had some other players that came in, or him. That was a great situation for him, man. It was unfortunate that he had to leave that situation, but that was a great situation for KD. He should have never left that team. But hey, things happen, man. It's all about you. People, I guess Draymond was just too much. Draymond is the gift. He's the gift and the curse, man. I feel like he cost the Warriors at least two championships. 2 championships.
Those cost him one.
Those 2 championships would have been with KD. Come on, KD stayed on that team. Oh man, forget about it, man. Then
when he cost him that one without KD, when he stopped LeBron and got suspended, I think
exactly.
If he don't get suspended,
yeah, exactly.
What up, Diane? Thanks for passing through. What up, Diane?
Yeah, man. It's like you see these situations, because think about it, Stacks, right? There was a time. Think about it when Klay Thompson got hurt, tore those Achilles. That would have been, it would have been KD, Steph show, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
It would have been just that. And that he would have thrived on that. He would have thrived on that. That was his moment right there. You know, people could say what they want to say, how he joined. No, but Thompson got hurt 2 years. He was out.
Yeah.
KD would have came in. All right, let me do my thing. Thompson comes back. KD could have just stepped back a little bit, still played that. The Warriors would have been dangerous. They definitely would have won at least 2 more had KD stayed there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And how can you leave a team that you won 2 championships with? So was it that bad with Draymond? It must have been, because you won 2 championships, an MVP, then you bounced. For what?
Nah, they couldn't. They couldn't coexist after.
KD is sensitive dude too, Stoney. He's real sensitive.
He's real sensitive, man. Because man,
yeah. So, with that being said, Stacks, man, I wanted to ask you a quick college. We could get into some quick college ball talk real quick. I just realized something happened this week that probably would have changed maybe changed the bracket or the makeup of the standings in college basketball. So I just observed that UConn took a fall this week.
Yeah, that they have won 14 straight. So and Creighton's tough to beat at home. You talk about
Creighton's tough.
Creighton's always been tough to beat at home. That coach runs some good stuff. Like Creighton's always going to be tough, but for me, I still think UConn's the #1 overall seed. They got a body of work that's just through the roof. Like their out of conference schedule has been loaded. I mean, they should have beat Kansas at Kansas. They only lost by 2. They won some big games, man. I mean, they blew out a lot of teams, but if that's my odd-on favorite to win the whole thing, I'm gonna roll with UConn. I got some dark horses, but yeah, like
how's this Marquette?
Arizona's one of my dark horses.
How's this Marquette team? They're number 7.
Marquette runs some good shit. They don't have a guy that'll jump out at you, but Shaka Smart, you know how he is, Stone. He always gonna have you ready to play. Like,
right.
Shaka Smart always gonna have his guys ready to play hard. I think they got 2 kids on there that's NBA prospects. That's pretty good. But yeah, they right there. I wouldn't want to play them in the tournament. I tell you that. Any team that play, like they guard played, they got the white. I think that white kid they got is from Mass. That's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he can shoot the ball pretty good, man. And they it is a tough out, man. Shout out to Marquette. Yeah, Shaka Smart do a great job at that school.
You talking about Trey Norman?
No. It's a white kid.
Oh, okay. Oh, Trey Norman's from Boston. I'm looking at their roster right now. Trey Norman's from Boston.
Yeah, there it is. That's him then. White kid?
Yeah. I mean, I don't got a picture of him, but but yeah, because everybody else got Oh, no, that's Reading, Pennsylvania. Yeah, it gotta be him.
Yeah, they got a kid. Yeah, they got a kid on there from Mass that plays pretty good, but like I told you, Mass got a few kids with all those private schools and those.
You said that on the low, though. You said on the low, Massachusetts is producing some stuff out here.
New England, because
New England's producing some players.
Yeah, as of late, right? As of late.
Yeah.
I think then was more of the hype. We hear about it now. It's more like you just see the play, and you be like, "Oh man, he's happened to be from there." And because now it's more about your play now, man. You don't really.
That's true. Please, people, hit the like button, man. Share this live, share this podcast, hit the like button. I appreciate you guys coming on. I should have said that a few minutes ago, but I gotta keep saying it. Please, I gotta keep pushing it. It costs nothing for you to hit the like button. It costs nothing for you to share it or subscribe. Please subscribe, guys, if you're jumping in on this podcast. If you listen to me on YouTube or Facebook or X, please go on YouTube and subscribe. If you're looking at us on, like I said, X or Facebook, please go on YouTube and subscribe to Parlay with Us. Please help us with our algorithm. We appreciate it. Thank you. I see you guys jump on there all the time on the X and the Facebook platform. Please subscribe to us. Thank you.
Then you got Duke too, Stoney. Duke's starting to come on a little late.
Yeah, Duke's coming on. Duke, the Blue Bloods are there, man.
Oh, I was about to ask you. I was Stacks
Blue Bloods are there, man.
About that. What you think about Duke?
Yeah, that kid Jared McCain, he's a pro, fellas. I mean, I watched him play the other day. He's a tough, hard-nosed guard. I like Duke. So Duke always gonna be hard to beat. My sleeper team is Stoney, but they always make it far. It shouldn't be a sleeper. I like Houston, man. I really like how hard they play, man.
Yeah, I like Houston. I like Houston a lot. They play good. I like Arizona. They got Love over there with experience. Arizona's doing some things. They scoring, man. That team is scoring a lot, man.
Yeah, shout out to some of the underdog teams. I don't know about Kentucky, man. I mean, they just so up and down. I don't know. Stoney, you think they get rid of Cal? They demand a high standard at Kentucky basketball.
Right. So what you asking if they what?
You think they'll get rid of Cal if you don't do a little bit better?
No, I don't know.
Calipari?
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so. For some reason, his name
he has like a lifetime thing going on over there.
But the last couple of years, he can't be getting. I mean, he got bounced by fucking St. Peter's last year.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I think he's one of the few guys that got that I don't know, like him. Look at Izzo. How about Izzo in Michigan State?
Yo, don't even get me going with that one right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's another guy that's
I think he should have been gone.
Right, but they just have that thing. I mean, there's something there that the school feels like we got to keep this guy as long as he could coach. I don't know what it is, but there's guys that have that it factor. Him, Izzo has it. Calipari has that it factor.
I mean, that's so much Calipari, and not so much Izzo because they ain't been.
Mike Krzyzewski too. He had that it factor. He wasn't going nowhere. I mean, Duke. Think about it. They had a little drought too. Duke.
Not with Coach K. When Coach K was there, they know what it was. Coach K, from what I knew on the AAU circuit, Coach K assistants did a great job recruiting those kids there. Like those,
and they stay longer.
Yeah,
they don't. The kids don't leave Duke like that. I think Duke's one of those programs that they hold on.
4-year program.
Lately they have. Remember, Coach K had to get those one and done guys to compete anymore.
Yes.
Yeah. Lately he had to get those one and done guys. Because remember, he wasn't competing like he was then. He started getting those one and done guys. And he started competing because you remember he had the kid like a Boozer, Jason Williams. He had two games, but the guys that he had like Tatum. How can we forget Tatum?
Right.
Yeah, how can we forget Tatum? I'm trying to think of some kids that he had later on down the road, like the lively kid that's there in the league now with Dallas.
That dude Bagley was trash though.
He was another one and done though. You're right. He was
the one and done, but he hasn't been doing nothing, man.
Yep, he had a lot of one and dones lately, anyway. But yeah, like you said,
and he's retired now, right?
Who? Yeah, Coach K. Yeah, he shut it down.
Oh yeah, Coach K's chilling. Yeah, Coach K. He's a Nick Saban. He's a Nick Saban of college basketball.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
He's the Nick Saban of college, and. Did the coach from was it the coach from UNC that was it? What's his name? Williams?
Yeah.
Roy Williams. Roy Williams. He left,
Roy
right?
Williams.
Yeah, Roy Williams.
Yeah. He's been gone. My man over there is over there.
Hubert Davis.
Hubert Davis is there, right?
Yeah.
I like Carolina too, by the way. I think they
got a lot of older guys. They went to the transfer and got a lot of older guys. They got a lot of fifth-year seniors on that team. You know what I'm saying? So
what up, Teebs world? What up, Teebs? That's my nephew all the way from Trinidad. What up, Teebs?
Teebs was good, man.
What up, Teebs world, man? Thanks for coming through. Long time don't see, man. Long time don't see you on
prime time.
Coming through. Thanks for coming through. I know you be a busy man, but thanks for coming through, Teebs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Look, I'm going through the college basketball. Like,
yo, I'm amped for this. This year March Madness is gonna be something else, man.
Tony, my sleeper team is Tennessee, man. I'm telling you.
I like that. I like
that.
I like Tennessee.
I'm about to win it all. That's my. I just like the way they play, man. Like the way they play, man.
Don't sleep
Didn't they win
on
their game? Didn't they win their game the other day?
Auburn.
Yeah,
Auburn's playing some good ball.
Yeah, but that loss Kentucky kind of hurt them a little bit.
Yeah, by the margin.
Yeah,
the margin was tough.
Yeah, Tennessee number 5 in the country. Then you got Duke and Kansas too. In no tournament time.
Yeah. Don't see. Yeah, Bill Self. That's another great coach, man. That always has that team ready. They won it a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They won it recently, man.
Yeah.
They won recently.
Yeah. So
they beat North Carolina.
Yep.
I remember that game, man, because let me tell you, man, I bet North Carolina in that game, and let me tell you, I can't remember a college game where I was, once again, I had money on North Carolina with the points. And college basketball with the fouling at the end and everything. And let me tell you, I don't know if you remember that game, but North Carolina, I think I had them +2, +3, something like that. And it was tight. And it was towards the end and they was losing. They missed. They was down by 1. Yeah. They was down by 1. They missed on their possession. Kansas got the rebound. Yup, they was favored by 2. It was something like, it was tight like that. But anyway, Kansas got the rebound, and the guy went out of bounds and he got fouled. And they went and did the replay, and they saw that his foot was out of bounds. And let me tell you, man, that saved me. That saved me because that out of bounds, him stepping out of bounds. Because remember, if you remember, North Carolina missed the shot. Kansas got the rebound. They was about to go to, they was running to the on a fast break. The guy stepped out of bounds. The guard stepped out of bounds. God, by the grace of God, he stepped out of bounds. Because if he doesn't step out of bounds, he got fouled. They would have covered. I would have lost a lot of money. But that play saved me. That's why I remember that finals that year. And that's the year Caleb Love got busy. They got busy that year in North Carolina.
Yeah, that was the year Caleb Love, I thought, should have went to the league, Stone.
Yeah, exactly. That's what a lot of people are saying. He should have went to the league because he was getting busy that year. They beat some good teams that year.
Yeah, he was. I thought he should have went to the league. That was one of his best years right there. Yep.
And how about Baylor? Remember that year Baylor won? What happened to them since they won it?
They rank still. They always been in the mix. They're
always around.
Yeah, they're always around. Drew gonna run that coach. He gonna run some good shit. I think they was ranked high. Yeah, they still ranked number 11, Stone.
Yeah, and Bama, what do you think about Bama?
Bama, I watched him the other night. I watched him the other night play Florida. I like that Sears kid from Bama. I like they got some athletic wings and they big.
Yeah, Bama got some guys on their team.
Yeah, some cats on Bama that I like actually. Yep.
Yeah, Bama, they got. I mean, it wasn't too long ago where they was.
So as you saying this, T, I don't know too much about these teams, man, and you might know. You watch this more than I, but Alabama forward Muhammad Wade got suspended for 1 game by the SEC for elbow that he threw to the head.
Yeah,
of Alex Codone.
Yeah, they played Florida last night. But that one guard they got, Sears, he that guy. Like Sears is tough. He played with Miller kid last year. I think he's a sophomore. But he's tough. He's that guy. He's that pro that should be going to the league.
Nice. Sorry, guys. Nice.
Beans.
I don't know, man. That was that early morning wake up thing, boy. I'm telling you.
You need that ball and Remy, man.
Oh my God, that was an early. I'm telling you, I woke up.
That morning, right, man.
That was that early morning. I don't even use that one.
Yo, shout out, rest in peace to Ross was the first person I seen with that mix.
Listen, there's a picture floating. They said there's a picture floating in the universe, floating out there somewhere. Ross has the bottle of Remy with a straw in it. He's sipping that like it's a Capri Sun.
Yeah, that was
I'm gonna find that photo, man. It's out there.
He's the first one I seen
out there somewhere, man. I saw it, man. I was like, yo, this dude, this is a Remy. Yo, he got me on Remy. Like,
yo, I told you, I'm the first person I seen with the Remy and Red Bull.
He got me on
Remy. Yo, he got me on that. But see, when he was doing the Remy and Bull, they would chase it with the Bull. Like,
chase it with the Bull.
They would drink the Remy and then chase it with the Bull.
When I was with Ross, shout out to Mahari. Him and Mahari.
Yeah, Mahari. Mahari with the 200 pair of Jordans, man. I used to tell this dude like, yo, man, you're an old motherfucker. You need to sell that shit, man. Like, sell them shit. Man. This dude literally had like, you speaking of Mahari, man. Like when I think of him, man, I think about this dude had a room full of sneakers, man. Like he had boxes of sneakers in his room, like it was like furniture, man. Like, and I used to tell him, like, damn, man, like, you know, damn, man, where's your clothes, dog? Why you see sneaker boxes, man? Oh, you know, like, shit, man, this dude had like, yo, I never seen anybody with so many pair of sneakers like this guy. Like, my God, man, his sneaker inventory was crazy. But yeah, man, Riz with the Remy and the straw was that was crazy, man, to see that, man.
Yeah, man. Next thing. Celtics is up 31-17 on the Bulls. Just a little.
Let's go. Let me tell you something. Beans, real quick. Listen, the second half. It is on. So you know when the gates open and them horses go. You ever seen that when they open? It's go time. It's go time. There's no playing. I see. Look, the Knicks is winning. You know, when you seeing like the Knicks spanking 76ers and people getting spanked, they letting them know, like, it's go time. Like
they coming out. They trying to come out the gate.
It's time to go.
Yeah,
it's time to go.
Smart. They got them 2 games because them Celtics and Knicks play Saturday. So that's a collision.
Oh, that's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
That's gonna be huge. That's
everything's a meaning now, man.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Look at Clippers and Thunder. Like Thunder's up 1. Thunder's let me tell you, OKC, man, that's a team on a low. I've been watching. I've been a fan of, because I'm a fan of franchises that have those good GMs that could locate talent, that could just like see talent, put a team together. I'm a fan of that because no doubt I'm a Boston sports fan, but I'm also a sports fan in general. And I love to see, no matter what team it is, I love to see those teams that got those good general managers that put those good teams together, young teams, and they perform. I love to see that, man. OKC is an example of that, man. That team,
and I like that.
Man, they've been doing their thing, man.
I like that Gordon Hayward pickup from them too, a lot.
That's a great pickup. It's a great compliment to that roster.
Great pickup.
And his role is just a great asset to them, and got a veteran. They don't need too much scoring from him, but his veteran experience, he could really, be a great player and a coach at the same time. I mean, that's a good pickup for them, and they only gonna get better, man. That team, and they got a future. They don't got to worry about free agency and all that stuff. They just got a nice young nucleus, and let's see what they do.
Yeah, man, that I agree. I think we'll see, man. That Western Conference playoff is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. That West is gonna be crazy. I mean,
that West is.
Don't sleep on Dallas. I mean, Dallas is doing their thing, man.
Dallas and Phoenix playing right now. We'll score that one, Stormy. That's a good game.
It's a 3-point. A 3-point game. Phoenix is up 63-60.
Every time Lucas see Dallas, Lucas see Phoenix, he get their ass that work.
Yeah, he does. He get that. Yo, let me tell you, that's an understatement, man. That work, that's beyond what they did to them last year. Oh man, it's. But Luka
that was the year before. Remember, they were supposed to win. That Phoenix was supposed to win that shit and go to the. I think that was
the year before. Yeah, the year before when they spanked them in that game 7.
Shout out to Terrell. What up, Terrell? Terrell, man, thanks for always coming through, man. We appreciate it, man. I appreciate you always coming through, man.
Pacers are a dark horse, man. Yo, listen, Halliburton,
Pacers are dark. Yeah, like yo, Halliburton. Yeah. Listen,
they got to play some sort in the playoffs. They got to play some type of defense. Something.
Yeah, definitely.
But they don't play no D right now. That they'll run it. They'll have a problem with the Celtics because the Celtics do play D. They can slow them down. But like I said, the Pacers are if they get the right matchup, they could possibly go far. If they get the right matchup. But if they run into teams like I think Milwaukee might not want to see them in the first round. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like that's a bad matchup for Milwaukee in the first round. Even
the Pacers, that might you might be right with that. Yeah. Please, guys, man, there's 6 people in here right now at this moment. Please hit that like button, man. Give me that likes. Give me those 6 likes. And then everybody else who jumps in, please hit the like button. People are jumping in and out. And every time you jump in and out, please hit the like button, man. Whoever jumps in, hit the like. I appreciate it.
When you jump in and out, you're going to get cold again. You know, you're warm. You're in a nice warm place. When you jump out, you get cold.
I'm just saying, like I just see it keep the numbers are fluctuating. So once the number fluctuate, I like people. Once those numbers keep going up, man, hit that like, man, hit the like.
You want to stay warm, man. Just we got that good. We got that good information for you guys.
Keep giving it to them, man. Keep giving them that content. There's always going to be in the game and
in the Cavaliers. With this guy, what's my guy's name on the Cavaliers that he just doesn't show up in the playoffs, man?
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
Nah, he showed up in the playoffs in Utah, but just with the Cavaliers.
Yeah, he played good in Utah.
Yeah, man, in the Utah,
he did. He did play good in Utah. Didn't he have one of them seasons he had to sit out? He was hurt. Wasn't he?
Nah, that was when he was in the bubble, when he was scoring averaging 45 in the playoffs.
In Utah, they draft well as well, man.
They just can't keep him there. Nobody wants to stay there.
Nobody wants to stay there.
Well, they just don't
but for
it's
some
the
reasons,
state. It's the state. It's the state. No, for real, it's the state.
Shady. I heard Salt Lake.
It's shady.
Yo, Stoney, I ain't staying in no Utah, dog.
You ain't staying out there. It's a dry state. It's a dry state.
God rest his soul. Didn't Kobe get jammed up?
Nah, that was Colorado.
That was Colorado. I'm just saying, it's a dry state.
That whole situation,
season over, I might just have somebody clean my locker out for me. Like, yo, let's go clean my shit out. I ain't even coming back there.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't even know how they do it when they, the players that got to live out in Salt Lake. Like, they must have
they renting beans. They renting.
Yeah, they gotta be renting. They gotta be renting. But I'm saying, like, on like how you I hate to say it, I don't want to down the state like that, but how you enjoy a state where you can't do nothing?
Nothing.
You could go shooting, like you could go hunting,
skiing.
Yeah, skiing. That's their thing, man.
But but I'm just saying, like, I think you can't buy. There's an alcohol thing there, like there's no alcohol or some shit. Like, I don't know. It's something weird about that state that I don't know about.
And that's why they pay their players, man. Like, look, we're gonna give you this bag, and you just gotta make the best of it out here. We don't got a liquor store. Hey, with this bag, you could create a liquor store. You could make one for whatever you need. We could make it, man. We're gonna give you the bag. You could just create that vibe for yourself out there, man. And that's just what it is. I mean, look. Speaking of that, that's what happened that's what Marbury was saying when he went to Minnesota. They asked him why he left, a good situation, and he kind of said the same thing, man. But I don't know, man. It's what you make it. It's what you make it.
I guess
man.
So. They could probably say that about Boston, but at least we got something.
Nah.
We got stuff out here.
Boston got a bad rap. Boston, Ain't nothing wrong with the city of Boston to play. It's a hop, skip, and a jump from New York. Why wouldn't you want to? I mean, you close to
exactly.
You close to the city. You got everything, and Boston is one of them cities too. Once you hear, you'll realize, oh, I like Boston.
Yeah,
Boston's nice,
they'll be like, oh, I love the vibe. I know enough athletes who come out here and they realize they love the vibe compared to if they from the South or out West or wherever.
It's different out here, man.
Even New Yorkers come out. I know I got family. My family's are New Yorkers. They come out here and they love the vibe of Boston. So so
we coming up, man. We got the encore out here, man. Like, come on, man. There's only 2 of them in the world, man. We got one of them.
It's a major market, man. Major market.
Yeah,
major market. And we don't know how to spell recession out here. You know? we don't even know how to spell that. Yeah, I mean, knock on wood, but I mean, we survived some shit out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We survived. I mean, when it was going on, I didn't know it was going on, man. Somebody told me, I was like, what? How long this been going on? Like, I didn't even know, man. When I found out it was almost over and shit, you know, it's like we don't feel nothing, man. We pretty good out here, man.
Nah, we keep
our taxes are shady, but you know,
the taxes
can't have it all.
You can't have it all, man. We keep our foot to the ground and we keep it pushing out here in Boston. Like, you know, it's a smooth town. I can't, you know, I can't. People say, oh, how, you know, when they come and they realize, they be like, oh shit, it's not what I thought it would be, and that's how it is. But give y'all some entertainment news on. Before we give y'all some entertainment news, I got some quick funny entertainment news to just drop it in there, and it has to do with basketball in a sense. But before we do that, man, this is Parlay with us.
I got some entertainment. I got some entertainment news.
Yeah, give us some
already.
Yeah. So this is Parlay with us, guys. It's me here, Mr. Beans. We got Stony Cook. We got Hustle Stack. Sean Doe is on his. He got a day off today. He will be back on Sunday. And please, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, share it, hit the notification, get the notification bell. When you hit that notification bell and you hit all on the YouTube platform, anytime that we put out something to state that we're going to be on at a certain time or date, you will get that notification up until the time of the show. So hit that notification bell. It's very important. And hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, you know, share if you're already subscribing, share it to other folks who's into sports and things like that and talk about the culture and entertainment. Please, we're a growing podcast. We're grassroots. We're coming straight from the bottom, and we are rising. And we one day will be on the top. I'm speaking that into existence. But with that being said, here's my funny take. I was reading some news today on sports, and I see a judge. Someone was trying to throw out his case, a case that an athlete had going on in court, and the judge said, "Oh no." I guess the athlete tried to throw some, you know, put it this way, fancy lawyering and a little bit of money and a little bit of innuendo with the language and try to get the case thrown out. But no, the case will be going to trial or being heard, and that is with Dwight Howard. He is going to be officially charged with a sexual assault case or charge, however you want to call it. It is going through. It happened. He is going to have to fight it. The judge said they have enough evidence on the prosecution side to go forward with this case. Wow,
that's a bad hit, man.
That's a bad
hit, man.
Stay out in China, wherever you're playing Dwight Howard. Don't come back because you are finished in the NBA.
No, I mean, I don't. I mean, he's been finished, but he might be finished overseas, let alone NBA. Dude might be finished in a different continent.
Not shady ass country he playing in, Stoney. He might be all right over there.
I mean, there's some countries that don't condone that behavior.
That's what I'm saying. He might be good overseas and disappear from the American limelight of what's going on.
Taiwan,
but it's like, he's playing in Taiwan. See, look at that.
Yeah,
Like,
we all know Taiwan known for the shady activities. I ain't gonna say nothing, but
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's shady. I mean, sometimes you don't know who's who, man. They be looking,
or with age. I don't think they got an age limit on the joints over there. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, Taiwan's a shady place.
Yeah,
yo,
when it comes to that type of stuff. So yeah, he's probably playing. They paying him a bag to play out there.
Yeah, a little something, man. But
yeah,
it's
I mean,
with these guys, like, it's like what went wrong with this dude? Like, it's like, come on,
he was
man.
always
like, what's going on, man?
I remember, I'm not defaming anybody, so anybody can say whatever. But it's out there, it's public knowledge, right? But I remember when
he had to admit to it because just
it was public knowledge. So
it's what they call that. He had to admit to it because it was a when you're being interviewed.
Oh, they had a deposition.
There you go, deposition. He had to do it. He had to.
So
because of
so I remember a long time ago, wifey used to watch Housewives or whatever, one of them joints, Basketball Wives joints. And he had that chick that he was married to on there or whatever.
Royce. I know her first name.
He just had a baby by her.
Yeah,
he wasn't married. He just had a baby by her.
Whatever. And she said some things that even back then made that dude seem suspect in some of them shows. Trust me. So, nothing against what that's your what do you call that? Preference?
Personal preference.
That's your preference. But he was playing, Invasion of the Snatchers, he was playing Invasion of the Snatchers on people and didn't even, all kind of innuendos on the court and on the bench and stuff like that. And it's now coming to like, yo, this dude was always on that shit. But hey, that's just for the culture. I mean, it's out there in public. He is, it's an athlete. It's part of the culture, and that's what it is. He's gonna have to face the piper, as they might say.
No pun intended, right?
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Y'all love it, right?
And Mace said it. He's like, yo, enough of like saying what people do on their own time is their business. He was like, yo, the hell with that, man. We need to know what these people are doing on their own time. We need to get more involved, man, because sometimes we need to like really be there to support, because they might be in a situation where they're not sure, and sometimes we need to be like, yo, listen, no, you ain't,
you ain't doing that. You can't do that, right?
Like, that ain't going on. But it's a point it's something to think about in terms of letting people do what they do on their own time. You gotta be there to support.
Like your man, whoever CJ Stroud people is, that let him drive Amber Rose home. Like, I would have told him, like, nah, CJ, you we'll get an Uber, dog.
Let me tell you something, man.
CJ was looking for a lovely time. That's what he was looking for.
Probably got it, Beans.
He was looking for a good time.
You see what she did in front of KD? That's infamous, man. It was at some celebrity baseball game, and she let KD know what she was working with real quick. He didn't fall for it, but that's like a clip out there that that she was trying to let him know. Like, she like she turned around a little bit, like she was acting like she couldn't find something. She turned around, let him see what she's working with. So, but KD's a little more mature, so he was a little more mature at that time, so he knew what was going on. But this young buck,
I'm sure Stroud got the people.
Yeah, he know.
I hope so, because he built a nice brand for himself. Right now.
Yeah, he's gonna be good, man.
He got the
Shout
people.
out to Stroud, man.
He can't make those mistakes. He's a franchise guy. He can't do this.
No, he can't.
He can't have the same mistakes that Deshaun had. The same team? No, it ain't happening.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right, Beans. I didn't even recognize you. Right. The owner probably pulled him to the side. Hey, yo, man, you can't do that no more.
They'll probably they'll let him have fun. They'll let him have his, have his little escapades, but they're gonna be like, yo, nope. They're gonna know when to draw the line, when to pull the chain on them. Right. Pull the cord, the rip cord. Nope. Yep. That's it, buddy. You know what I mean? Exactly. You had enough time. You had enough. That's enough. Let's go.
Yep. You gotta be easy.
They're gonna have that on them because they can't afford to make that mistake again.
No.
And he's looking in his situation right now where he's at. He's looking for his future big $300 million bag. So you can't make no mistakes.
Yeah, can't make
exactly. And he's off to a great start.
And he's going off to a great start. So think about it. 3 years from now, he's going to be coming out of that rookie. 3 years from now, remember he did one already, right?
Yeah.
So 3 years from now, he's going to be coming out of the rookie thing, looking for that 300-400. It might buy 3 years from now. Y'all never know. That might be 5, 4.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That rookie deal?
Yeah. Out the rookie deal, outside of it. The first contract outside the deal. If you're good, like if he's projected to be, if he's like one of them next behind the Pat Mahomes and behind the Burrows and behind those guys. If he's behind there in talent, generational talent, he's gonna get that 400. He might get that 400. Yeah. In 3-4 years, he might be getting 400.
Yeah.
So he can't afford. Yeah, he can't afford to make no mistakes with a 400 bag coming up in the future.
Nah. I mean, and not for nothing. I think his dad's doing time, right?
Yeah.
His dad's doing some time. So
yes,
there's adversity in his life, so he knows what adversity is.
Right.
And that helps, unfortunately, you don't want it to be in that manner,
and hopefully his dad is. Not to cut you, hopefully the dad. The dad is a conscious, even though he's going through what he's doing, what he's going through being incarcerated. Hopefully his dad is a mentor for him to make sure he keep fighting through and do the right thing.
Right. Yeah, so it's like everything ain't sweet or everything ain't perfect on his end. So it's not like he'll fall into something not knowing what's going on. He'll have some awareness of in terms of like he could find himself in a bad situation. So he has to be careful. He's young. He's off to a great start, and he needs to preserve that. So he'll be all right.
Yeah. So go ahead, Stacks. What you got for the culture before we sign off, man?
Your man Benzino got me with the paper bag over my head being from Boston right now, dog.
I still haven't listen. You text me and you told me, you said some words, you said whatever, but I didn't realize that this dude was on the Drink Champs and things just went.
And what Stoney?
And even Wifey was like, this dude was emotional.
That's you know what, Stoney? You know what, Stoney? Shame on Nori and them for letting him go on like that. You know what I'm saying?
They want that.
And not cutting him off. Because he didn't come on that night.
No.
Shame on them for not cutting that off.
Nori and them, listen, Nori and them is looking for clickbait. They're looking for it. They're looking for the ratings, bro. So they ain't gonna stop somebody from let's say caving in.
Yeah, you got, but
he caved in, right? They're not gonna say, yo, time out before he cave in. Yo, let's go.
Oh, they was telling him to chill. They was I watched it. They say, yo, slow down, because we need to we want to have you for like other questions we got coming down the line. Like they was telling him to pace himself because they would give him a cup of Henny. I don't know why he's drinking Henny at this age.
Stoney, he was on the Douce first, and then he went to the Henny.
And then it was like a cup where he should have been sipping it easy. He was chugging it.
That was the Douce he was guzzling like that.
That was chugging it.
This dude's going through it then. Now he's emotionally broken down. He's a wreck.
Yeah, he is a wreck, man.
I'm gonna watch it. Since y'all telling me that now, I'm gonna watch it.
You gotta watch it.
You gotta watch it. Some of these things I tune out because some of these rappers get on my nerve. But go ahead.
And shout out to Zeno. I'll give him that because Ray Dog, that's what we know him as. Shout out to Ray Dog. You know,
Ray Dog. That's what I know him about too.
Yeah, he always shout out the Bean very heavy. I give him that. He do rep the Bean more than anybody. He always gonna be like Ray's a Bean dude to the heart, to the core.
Right.
Like he always reps the Bean real heavy, no matter where he is. Now he did big up Boston a lot on that show. I did like that a lot. He told a lot of interesting stories about Boston, but. Yo, just leave Eminem alone, dog.
Leave him alone, man.
Just leave him alone. You're not gonna win that fight.
You're not gonna win it.
You're not gonna win that fight.
You're not gonna win that fight.
Nah. He gonna tear you up every time. And if it has to do with if you were like Eminem's gonna embarrass you every time, dude.
And he said he'll battle him. I said no, he don't want to do that.
No, Eminem would embarrass him every time. Every time he try to come out with something to embarrass Eminem, not embarrass him, but to come at him, Eminem comes out with something and just embarrasses him lyrically, like embarrasses him. Like he should just not even be rapping, battling that dude. Like I don't care what you think. Call him whatever you want, Culture. You can have your feelings against the dude, but you can't get up against him though.
Nah. And shout out to Zeno, like I mean Ray Dog, but we know he's a legend for what he did in the Source, for what he did for the Source. Like
first hip hop awards. I think he had the first hip hop awards. I agree with him.
He's a legend for what he did for the Source. Like that magazine was big. You know what I'm saying? So shout out and just kind of chill and just let your shit go, you know what I mean? Like,
but he can't climb back up, and that's the problem.
That's it. Yeah, you're right, Beans.
Well, because
that's the problem.
Look, let me tell you something, right?
And this is for the
somebody, and it's gonna be for my culture too. Like I'm with T with this one, you know, but I'm looking at it from this standpoint. You know, a person, somebody of his age, you know, I think he's 60 something right now.
No, he's right there at 60, Stoney. Right there at it.
Right.
So
at that age, I'm not telling you how you should live, what you should be doing, but at that age, first and foremost, you shouldn't be guzzling Hennessy. First and foremost, do that off. I mean, you on that, do that off camera because you know you're at a stage where you know you're OG. You're somebody that a lot of us are looking up to. I know you've been through all of that, doing your thing, all that wildlife, but I think at this stage in your life right now, we need to push this culture forward, the youth forward, and it's all about your experiences, your knowledge, your wisdom and understanding. And I think what happened with him was he was put in a situation where he couldn't really represent that because he started off great. I mean, when he was, I love all the information he was giving us. He was talking about a lot of stuff, specifically the Source, like that 94, 95 Source. That was an infamous Source Awards. That was the whole Suge Knight and everything. He was talking about things that we never knew. Certain groups having beefs with certain people. He was talking about how Ice-T had beef with Outkast and the whole Outkast feeling like they wasn't known. A lot of stuff was going on during that Source. So much so I feel like that he should have promoted that more and even make a documentary about it because that Source Awards, that 95 Source Awards, it was a lot going on that we never knew. And I just feel like he should have represented himself better. And I think that he started off on the wrong notes, drinking too much, rather than, you know, giving us more insight of what was going on. Just giving us information that we never knew. And, you know, I just think that was an opportunity for him to start something new, start a new wave, you know, because that's what it is with these guys, man. They reached a certain point where they struggling with certain things. I don't know where he's at in life right now, but he could have started something good right now. Okay, the new Benzino. Oh, I didn't know this. I didn't know that. And, you know, I just think that I get alcohol. He just went into the wrong direction with that, and I think he should have took it more serious because it was a stage.
Nori should have definitely stepped in. Like he said, like he lived with Nori. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, so him and Nori had to be close. If you live with somebody, that's your man's, period. You know what I'm saying? So you got to step in and kind of like, yo, man, I might even say, yo, can we go to commercial and chopped it up with him real quick? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you can't do this to yourself, dog. I can't let you do this to yourself.
Yeah, it's just a bad look. But Benzino should have understood the situation. Like, you're on the stage, one of the high watching podcasts right now. Like, that's one of the biggest podcasts you could be on.
I think he did, Stoney, and I think
you gotta take that opportunity to represent something good, something positive. I'm not telling you what to do, but I think the way he was just drinking in the beginning, it was something good, something bad was gonna happen out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something good wasn't gonna happen. He should have been aware of that. You know what I mean? Like, this is your opportunity to clean things up, because he was going through. Think about it. Benzino was going through some. I mean,
but let me tell you, I could. The only thing I could say about that is just to chime in is on, that dude's clearly hurting, bro. Like, he's going.
Yeah, I agree with Beans.
That's what I'm saying. All due respect to his situation.
Hurting, don't get me wrong. And he's clearly hurting, right? He's going through a lot. His daughter, the situation with his daughter and the respect that they have for each other, or lack of respect. She's blowing up. He has nothing to do with it. He feels like he's not getting no accolades for it even being his own child. That's hurting him. All the other shit. The rise and the fall. You see what I'm saying? The rise and the fall, that's affecting him now. Being on TV, being clowned on TV when he's going through things with babies' mothers, and it's all over the internet, all these different shade rooms and all these different streaming sites where he's getting clowned and getting locked up and crying and this, that, and the third. The dude is going through it and he's crying for help. To go on a show, you said it, Stoney, and I'm gonna say it. To go on a show, right? And Stack said it, and have the opportunity to reinvent yourself on a national stage.
Right.
That's a big podcast. That's like going on, like an athlete. That's like an athlete going on I Am Athlete or The Pivot or one of them, or Stephen A. or Shannon, right? If you're an athlete in that realm.
Exactly.
If you're in the hip hop realm and the culture realm, and you hopping and you're going on drink champs, you're about the limelight now. The spotlight is on you. That's for you to reinvent yourself as a person, no matter what you got going on in the past. You're supposed to try to push forward. Yes, you could talk about the past and talk about the things that brought you to where you're at right now, but you should be giving the people who are watching and who probably do look up to you what you're doing to move forward. Right. What's the new person? What's the new Benzino? The new this one? What I'm doing? Yes, I had the source. Yes, I did have the Source Awards. Yes, that fell apart. Yes, this and that. Like Eminem said, you could talk about everything. You could talk about my mama. Yes, I live in a trailer. He has to have that. See, Eminem. Look at the parody that I'm using from 8 Mile. Like, he should be thinking the same way. Y'all could talk all about me, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna be doing. And that's what he's not doing, man. That's what the dude's falling apart. I'm saying I ain't even watch it, and I could say he's falling apart.
Look, and the thing is, right? So he pioneered a lot of stuff. He's been a contributor to this hip hop thing. He's been a huge piece.
I met him out here when he used to come up on our block when we was on Floyd Street and back in the days. I know him. He's a cool dude. He got a cool demeanor to him and everything when he's on that level. You know what I mean? When he's not on that other level. You see what I'm saying?
Right. But, and I feel like me personally, I feel like he should have. That's what he should have been pushed, especially now. In this stage in his life, where a lot of people are doing, they talking about what they pioneered, and they really get in detail and how it came about. And I feel like he should have really, that should have been his thing, pushing the source,
Yep.
What was behind the Source Awards? What's going on with the Source Awards? Source Awards documentary. I'm sure he probably doing all that stuff. But I think my whole point is
and if you can't get it done, put it out there so you could get help to get it done.
Yeah, but you know, in all due respect, you don't know what with demons people are dealing with. But I think he was so important to this culture. He was so important to this culture that I feel like that should have been more of the focal point on that show about how important he was. Because let me tell you, he really was part of that first hip hop awards. Because he was right when he first started talking, before he started chugging them Hennessy shots. He was talking about how the Grammys wasn't giving hip hop no props, and a lot of award shows wasn't giving
the American Music Award wasn't giving no props.
So he said, you know what, I'm gonna take it upon myself and create a hip hop award show, and that's what started the Hip Hop Source Awards. That's what started the Source Awards, and he pioneered that. And I feel like that should have been more of a focal point for him personally, and for anybody that's interviewing him, and not about all that other shit. You know what I mean? More about positivity, because right now that's what it should be about. It should be about positive. What I start, not what so much what I started, but what I contributed to. Like
you
I
have to be,
contributed
but
to
at the same time,
and it's just unfortunate.
I know what you're saying, and not to cut you off. It's unfortunate. And we're just telling you guys, this is, just so people will know, yes, we're Parlay, and this is Parlay with us. We parlay sports, and we parlay as we talk when we talk with each other. So right now we're parlaying, and we're talking about the culture and hip hop and what's going on and what happened within the past week or so about on Drink Champs. It could have been 2 weeks or whatever. I haven't seen the actual episode yet with Benzino, and we're giving you guys our little breakdown or synopsis on what happened with Benzino. And being from Boston, we got to give our little take on that. And growing up here and knowing the artists ourselves,
I'm a huge fan of Benzino. Huge fan.
It's no shaming. We're not shaming. This is not about shaming. It's about noticing. It's about noticing that something's going on, because, like Stack said, it it makes you feel kind of like, damn, like they should have. If those are your peoples on that set,
right?
And even if Nori and them didn't even want to stop it because it's gonna bring the views. His people should have been like, yo, time out, bro. Yo, come off this stage. Come off this stage real quick, dude.
Right.
His own people should have been like, yo, come off this stage real quick, dude. Let's get you together before you go back out there.
Or even come up on him and somebody
like that though.
Somebody should have came on there and probably slowed him down from drinking. But let me touch on something real quick with the Nori and the whole the viewerships and all that. They don't need that. Nori and them already had historical interviews from Kanye, and
I understand what you're saying.
Diddy,
but remember,
they don't need that.
I understand. I know what you're saying. They don't need it, but remember, this is in this business is what you have. What have you done for me lately? So stats, I mean, in views and ratings will always still count. So for that show, no matter, like you said, okay, if you want to just look at it like it, they had all the big people on, right?
Oh,
and
man,
nothing against,
Kanye.
nothing. That's what I'm saying. Nothing against Benzino. They had Kanye twice. Kanye with the mask, all that shit. I understand that, but at the same time, they still need the ratings from every show that they put out. So
let me ask you: you think I might owe it to you though? As your friend, you think I may owe it to you in terms of like, okay,
slowing that down?
Yeah, definitely.
I think so.
Right. Because
if I came on, let's say vice versa. Let's say if it's us, and we're sitting together in our podcast, and somebody comes on, and whatever the case might be, and it's your people, like whatever, like I'm on there and I'm talking about something, and I can't seem to get control of myself. Wouldn't you or Stacks be like, yo, hold up, see time, yo, y'all pause that,
no doubt.
and pull me off stage or pull me off the set real quick, and that's what you'll do, right?
No
especially
doubt.
if I'm going unhinged.
Well, if
you know what I mean?
Look, if I have,
it's one thing if I'm ranting. If you ranting, let me rant.
Okay,
you know
but if I have that, listen, if I have that relationship with you, if we got that relationship, we go back, or the case may be, like, if we got that vibe, that bond and everything, I don't care what the ratings are. I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure that I protect you, and I'm gonna make sure that I don't make you look bad, if I can. Whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna do it within my power to make sure that you're not looking bad, and I'm not letting you play yourself. So that's just the bottom line with that. I don't know what their relationship is. I mean, I know whatever the case may be, they might have lived with, but I don't know what Nori and Benzino's relationship is.
Right.
But I'm looking at Benzino in terms of his brand, his image and liking and all that stuff. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna protect that. So if I have to do something where I'm not gonna show him in his vulnerable state, because he was very vulnerable, and he was saying some things that was raising eyebrows. There was a time where he was saying something about Nori, and Nori was like, yo, wait. I think he was about to bring up. So once you see him going in that direction, you got to stop making moves where you're gonna protect him, you're gonna protect yourself, you're gonna protect everybody. And if you have to sacrifice, so be it. It's only one show of many other shows you're gonna have. So that's how I was looking at it, because Nori, trust me, Nori felt shady too, because I think he said something to effect of, Nori, I remember you used to da-da-da, and Nori was like, yo, wait, there was a part of that show where I saw that Nori had to slow him down, like, yo, wait, because he was about to bring something up. Nori did
the whole thing about Paul Pierce ratting. I was like, come on, Zeno.
Man, Paul Pierce didn't rat. He didn't. I saw that. He didn't. He didn't. Because you know what? All those guys that got whatever charge, whatever, it was on a separate situation. They just violated because they was implicated in something. Once you get implicated with something and you're on some probation, you're already violating. So he didn't rat. Nobody got sentenced to anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he I don't know why Ray was wilding like that, because you watched that Paul Pierce interview, it was clear. Paul didn't rat.
He didn't rat.
Paul took it and he walked away. He said it. He didn't rat. He didn't point nobody out, and the case was closed. Nobody got charged with that. Who got? Come on, man. That's a whole nother story. But no, he didn't rat.
I thought somebody did. I thought somebody did get charged with stabbing Paul though.
Yeah, but they didn't get convicted.
Yeah.
They violated. They
shouldn't have been in them establishments.
They should have been in that situation. They should have been in that situation like that. Nobody got convicted or sentenced for that, because that's attempted murder, attempted whatever. I'm thinking about it, man. This dude got stabbed all them times. Think about it. So if you look that up, they just violated because they was in that situation, but nobody got convicted of that.
That's crazy. And Paul's from LA. They don't play, he's about it.
They came, man. Their peoples came. They came to Beantown, like, yo, want some answers. Like, yo. They came down here, man. They was down here,
Yeah, they came to straighten some things out.
That was just some,
I don't know why you would put that up, Polio Loso, but yeah, Dwight is a punk. Whatever. He came like an hour later talking about Dwight. We already talked about Dwight in the beginning of the
508. That's still 508 right there.
Yeah. he coming like an hour late. We talked about Dwight that was like at the 52nd minute of the show or something like that, or 51st minute of the show.
508. That's that Worcester's finest right there. Always late to the
party. But shout out to Worcester. Shout out to Worcester, as people from outside of Boston would say, but we know it's Worcester. Shout out to Worcester. I was just out in Shrewsbury the other day. Near Worcester, went to
real estate cheap out there too, by the way.
Huh?
The real estate's cheap out there in Worcester. You can get 2 for 1 out there.
Oh yeah, you can. you can make.
Out this
No, but it's going up,
What,
they you wouldn't even believe they home prices are going up in Worcester. Why? Because people are flooding the scene. They already know what you just talked about. They making the revenue on the home sales go up, man. They creating a wave, but it was 2 for 1 out there.
It was
No
2 for
bullshit.
1, man.
It was
You
2
know,
for 1. Because you know why? And another thing
thing.
is they rebuilt the city. Downtown Worcester got rebuilt. So shout out to Worcester, man. They rebuilt downtown Worcester. So
they need to build a casino, man. That whole town is turn around.
That's what
man.
that'll be they build a casino.
Casino, man. They need to do everything that we're not doing. That's my advice. That's my advice to a lot of towns, man. You know, a lot of these towns trying to come up, trying to figure out do everything that other towns can't do.
Yep, Rhode Island need to do
everything, legalize everything, man.
Yep,
you know,
probably need to casino, trees,
everything,
all that.
Man.
Yeah.
Just let it go, man.
Yeah, y'all make all the money,
man. Your city will rise, man.
Trust me. But no, Worcester, man. Shout out to Worcester, man, and shout out for tuning in, El Polo Loso. But yeah, guys, I think that is a wrap for tonight, man. We covered some stuff in sports. We did cover NBA returning. We covered the Celtics, what they looking like. What's the score, guys? Halftime, something like that?
They losing at halftime, 62-59, but you know the Celtics can't keep no lead. They like to make it interesting.
Yeah, they like to make it interesting. Yeah. So yeah, we gave y'all some college. We talked about some of the top teams in college. Some of the sleeper teams, not to don't fall asleep on, like Stack said, Tennessee, one of his sleeper teams, dark horse teams, in college, men's college ball. I think Stoney gave his little who he liked in college ball. Who was the team you said you liked?
Arizona.
Arizona, that's right. Stoney mentioned Arizona as a team to look out for. I mentioned obviously UConn and as far as a team that might be boasted, you know, Stack said it, they might be right back in it. Yeah. So we gave y'all a little bit of the college hoops. Can
I give y'all one more NBA team? I don't know what you think about Stacks, the Pelicans.
They are. It depends on Zion.
Zion stay healthy. I think.
It depends on Zion.
They could do some things over there.
Yeah. Zion depends on Zion. Zion got to be healthy.
Zion, I don't know what's going on with that kid. That kid should be. I don't know, man. It seems like it is a weight control thing. So that weight could, you know, if he trims his body out and get lean, the dude will have less injuries. That's just facts, man. It's just too big. He's too heavy, too bulky.
Yeah.
And to be doing the things that he like to do, you're too big for it. Not too big for it, but you know, it puts weight on you. You know, especially he likes to be above the rim sometimes.
And
so
and on that note, real quick, I think that's what happened to Blake Griffin.
There you go.
That's a perfect example. A high fly, but yo, he was heavy.
Blake wasn't.
Blake was a little heavy,
but he was lean. He was lean though.
I don't mean heavy as in. I don't mean heavy as in, but I think what he did.
I just think sometimes that athletic ability is gonna go. It ain't gonna stay there, and you gotta work on your game. And he just never worked.
On that's what I'm saying. Everything with him was hopping, man. He hopped fucking and shoot a free throw. You know what I'm saying? Like everything with him was jumping.
Yeah.
I'm saying I felt how he was. I think maybe a little heavy because he was he was a power forward.
Yeah,
power forward shouldn't be jumping that high.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying he should, but I think he should pace himself a little better.
Blake just had bounce, man. Blake had crazy bounce.
Yeah, he had bounce. He showed
that
up
dunk on that dude from the Knicks.
But Stacks is right. He should have developed a game, and that's what he couldn't do. He couldn't develop a game, and you know, that's it. I think that's the synopsis of his career. And Zion could probably be a good all-around player, but if he gets a little leaner, he can last more games a year. You know, get lean. You know, he just seems too heavy on the beefy side, not on the beefy side to be saying like he's diesel, like he's chipped up. it's not even a chipped up. It's just beefy. He's a beefy dude. You know what I mean? So if he could trim down that beefiness,
that's a wide load. Like
that's a wide load. That's a wide load.
He one of the ones that just gained the weight on the bottom and shit. Top.
Yeah.
I mean, he's eating, man. He's eating.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but with that being said, man, that's the only thing that I noticed with him. And if he can straighten those things out, I think the kid could last long in the NBA and to get out of New Orleans too. I bet you if he get out of New Orleans, he'll do better. I'm just saying, New Orleans maybe need to reload. Maybe they need to relocate New Orleans to Vegas and turn that into the team.
Nah,
they ain't gonna do it. But
they ain't doing that.
They need to do to give Seattle a team. You know, they just built a brand new arena out there. So
I think Seattle's coming with something.
Seattle
so maybe
come back.
So why don't they take the Pelicans and send them to Seattle?
They got a market out there, Beans. You trying to
they do?
Yeah.
What market?
Beans trying to strip them of their joint, right?
Yo, what market? Think about it. What market? What kind of market do New Orleans have in basketball?
They got a huge. They about to host a Super Bowl next year.
They do. They got a market out there.
They got a market out there
in basketball. Seriously,
they do.
Man.
This is their second time having a team there. This is their second time. You remember Chris Paul was on that New Orleans team. Remember when Charlotte had moved
to New Orleans? Okay,
and then they moved back to Charlotte. Jordan,
right,
and then the NBA gave New Orleans another team. So that's to show you how it must have been a market out there if they gave them a team again.
You're right.
Damn, I just blinked and the Celtics up 63-62.
Yeah. So, with that being said, guys, we're gonna call it a night. It was a good show. We did talk about a little bit. We warming up, and like I said, we're warming up into college basketball hoops, guys.
March Madness.
March Madness. We're warming up to the hoops. Stacks and Cook gave us some breakdown on some real good teams out there that we're going to be looking at. And on Sunday, we'll have our homework for you guys. We'll talk about what's going on at the end of this week here, what these teams are looking like, and where we at, and for the beginning of next week, and in the worldwide of sports, man, and basketball. So
real quick, March Madness, get ready, strap up, because we're gonna have that heat for you guys, man.
Tell them,
March
man.
Madness. They don't call it March Madness for no reason, man. We're gonna go in. We're going in, man.
Maybe on site.
Yeah, we're fighting. Yeah, we're trying to get this thing done on site, man. We're trying to do a parlay with us officially on site at a March Madness Sweet 16.
It's coming
if we
out
can
here.
make
we
that happen,
Madness out here. Madness
we're gonna try to make it happen.
Street, man.
But with that being said, man, I know Crooks and I know Doe, you guys gonna have some picks in this thing, some nice parlays. There's gonna be some heat. So guys, stay tuned.
Right.
Yes, it seems like we're in a dry down moment of sports, but we're not. It's only heating up.
It's only heating up.
This is the second half of the NBA. It's only heating up. So stay tuned. Man. We'll see us on Sunday. It is parlay with us. You got me, Mr. Bean, Stony Cook, Hustle Stacks. Please hit the like button, hit the thumbs up.
That's what we doing right here. There we go, man.
There you go, Stacks.
Let me put mine down. You killed it with that one, Stacks.
I like that. Oh, you killed it.
Listen, you just started something.
Came
man.
with his Hustle Stacks.
That's official.
Now I'm happy.
I like that.
Hey, for our loyal listeners. The first day, we're going to get the cup, the parlay with y'all. That's what we're going to do, Beans, the cup. We're going to do the cup for them.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely, man.
We're going to do the cup for y'all.
We can do the cups, man. Definitely. I forgot what they call those type of cups, but I know what you call them, man. Those
Turvis joints.
Yes. We're going to do those cups. We're going to do some parlay with us cups, man, and probably put some some nice parlay decal logos on there, and we get those out too, man. Especially that's going to be part of our. We're coming. I'll just announce it, guys. Listen, we're coming out with a parlay with us trivia on. I think we're going to be doing it on a Sundays. We're going to be doing trivia parlay with us trivia Sundays. We're going to have trivia questions out there, Stony and Hustle and sometimes Doe gonna give y'all some questions out there to answer. Who answers the question first and best and correctly? We're not doing partial questions. We're not doing a little bit of this, a little bit. No, we want the correct answers to these questions. Who answers the questions will be getting a prize from Parlay with us. It might be a sports, something to do with sports. It might be a sports item. It could be a cup with the official Parlay with us logo on it, or it could be a Parlay with us t-shirt. So stay tuned for that. That is coming up soon. Very soon we'll be doing Parlay with us Trivia Sundays. We're adding a new segment to our thing. So that's the new news that we got for this week. That's coming up with Parlay with us. And with that being said, guys, it was a good show. I appreciate it.
Great show,
thanks for everyone who was tuning in, all the faithful Parlay with us subscribers. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for engaging. We appreciate it. And oh man, your guy always coming up with something late, but we'll add it. He says Nori did it. Lamar Odom did it to Lamar
did
Odom
it to himself. Yo, Lamar did it to himself, man.
So that's a story.
This dude played himself a long time ago.
That's a story for another day, Loso. I'm gonna just call you Loso. I ain't gonna kill you the whole name, but Loso. That's a story for another day. Lamar Odom played himself. He went through a lot, but he put himself through like
almost died taking Viagra, man. This dude was anyway.
This dude did.
Just to say a few, but he played himself a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. We'll leave that for next time. So with that being said, guys, man, I enjoyed this show. We'll be back on Sundays. Doe will be back on Sunday, guys. One guy's missing. He will be back on Sunday. So hit the like button. Hit the subscribe and share it.
Lamar was going in, right?
He almost OD'd off that.
He was trying to get it in.
He was trying to kill some shit.
He did OD. Remember they had to revive him.
Yeah. He was trying to kill some shit, man. Like, yo,
he took like 10 of them pills or something.
Yo, he was wilding.
He was wilding out.
In the same room with 2 shorties for like 3 days.
Yeah, I think where was it? The Bunny Ranch in Vegas or something? They had to come get him out the Bunny Ranch down in Vegas, down in Reno. It's not even Vegas; it's in Reno. They had to come get him
the stretcher, nigga.
They had to go.
Hey, yo, I'm out, man. I can't fuck with Lamar.
Yo, we out, man. We out.
We out.
Yeah, God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through, but don't break you.